Are you 12? Or are you gonna talk like a?
I don't understand what it's. 12-year-olds can at least answer questions. I don't know how old you are. Do you acknowledge that he had a withholding order?
Basement on TikTok.
Do you acknowledge that he had a withholding order?
This is your last message. Yeah.
Do you acknowledge he had a withholding order?
Whatever, dude.
Do you acknowledge he had a withholding order? If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Rinyald. And if you disagree with anything in the video, make sure you join the Discord and we can have a chat sometime.
I'm just glad that TikTok is the last liberal vestige, that this is your only safe space, and it's becoming fewer and fewer, that you guys think you have this huge movement or whatever, but you guys are not the majority. I don't care what the polls say. You can bring up the polls of today. Polls have been wrong for the past 8 years. I mean, they weren't even close in any of the elections, so
can you tell
polls
me,
don't mean nothing.
Just out of curiosity, can you tell me who, like, which presidential candidate got the most amount of votes in American history?
I don't believe that.
Okay. Can you tell me who won the popular? Can you tell me who won? Can you tell me who won the popular vote in 2016?
Hillary Clinton. So what?
Okay, so I mean, like, if you're saying that the majority of people aren't liberal, it's kind of weird that we've won the popular vote for every election except for the last one since 2000, right? Or no, since what, 2003? I think it was 2003.
Those are only the people who voted, so your point is invalid.
Okay. So we can't trust the polls either. How do we tell? I
don't trust the polls.
How can we tell?
Well, look at the polls. They said Kamala Harris was supposed to win by.
We don't trust the polls. Look at the polls. How do we tell? How do we tell how people feel? How do we tell how Americans feel about a given issue?
Actually getting out of mommy's basement and going and talking to people.
I'm talking to people right now, but it seems like every Republican I talk to is sub-zero IQ. So I just want to. I'm just curious. I just want to know.
TikTok is the only place I find people like you for the most part. I mean, I have one or two at my work, but out of like 300 employees, only 2 are liberal who say Trump. You know, Trump's turned down democracy. Yada. But yet. They had their own reasons for that, you know.
Do you want to talk about any of the substance, or do you want to just talk about your stupid coworkers?
My stupid coworkers, they're actually a lot smarter than you. And
you haven't talked to me about anything.
So let's rob people of rights. What rights did he rob people of?
He robbed people of their due process rights. He
did not.
He did. So people.
No, he did not.
Do you agree that? Under the Alien, do you know what the Alien Enemies Act is? Sorry, I don't want to talk down. Do you know what the Alien Enemies Act is?
Yes, and did Trump issue the warrants?
Issue the warrants.
Yes.
You don't
see? I know.
That's
I know
not how that works.
Did Trump issue the warrants?
That's not how that works.
Exactly.
Yeah, but so Donald Trump did sign the executive order for the Alien Enemies Act, right?
Actually, he just signed what Bill Clinton and Obama had already put in place. He just extended it further. So,
the Alien Enemies Act was a founding law that was passed in like the 1800s.
Yeah.
Okay, so Obama and Clinton have nothing to do with this.
So
you agree that he signed the invocation of the Alien Enemies Act? Like, this is the problem, is that you come up and act like I'm stupid, but you're like completely floundering through any amount of like.
No,
on like the second level question, you already showed that you know nothing about this. I don't understand why conservatives are so bold now. You know nothing.
You know what's fun? You know what's funny? Is who issues the warrants for people to go get picked up?
Probably individual officers. I don't know the structure within ICE.
Exactly. You don't know. Do you realize without a warrant, if an ICE officer goes and picks up an undocumented or an illegal, however you want to say it, and when they go before the court, because they do have court hearings, regardless of what you and your friends want to believe, they are held to a court hearing.
Do you understand that the withholding order?
No.
Wait, hold on. I know. Well, thank you for just admitting right out front that you don't understand. Do you understand that Kilmar Abrego Garcia got a withholding order from his court date, and then the Trump administration just ignored it?
Yeah, because he's guilty. He'd already been found guilty. Just because
found guilty is not found guilty is not.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
You don't need to be found guilty. That's not what the burden is.
You support women, right? You support women.
I'm saying he had a withholding of removal. He had a withholding of removal, correct?
Do you support women?
I understand that you have to pivot off onto something different. Do you understand that he had a withholding order? Didn't he
beat his wife twice.
Do you understand he had a withholding order?
He beat his wife twice.
Do you understand that he had a withholding order?
A wife beater.
Do you understand that? And you voted for a felon. Okay, we could both be bad people. Do you understand that he had a withholding order?
But no, let's get.
Do you understand that he had a withholding order?
See, you're pivoting.
You can't answer a question. Do you understand that he had a withholding order?
Picks up. You realize ICE agent picks up illegal.
Do you acknowledge that he had a withholding order? Do you acknowledge that he had a withholding order?
It was already ruled on that he was.
So is the withhold? Do you acknowledge that he had a withholding order?
Are you 12? Or are you gonna talk like a?
I don't understand what it's. 12-year-olds can at least answer questions. I don't know how old you are. Do you acknowledge that he had a withholding order?
Basement on TikTok.
Do you acknowledge that he had a withholding order?
This is your last message. Yeah.
Do you acknowledge he had a withholding order?
Whatever, dude.
Do you acknowledge he had a withholding order?
You get pegged by your boyfriend. So
do you acknowledge he had a withholding order?
You like guys, don't you? Are you confused about your sexuality?
Like lesbians.
Do you acknowledge he had a withholding order?
You're a male. You know
like
that, right?
lesbians.
You realize
you're a male, acknowledge he had a withholding order?
No, I don't.
You don't acknowledge that. He did not have a withholding order?
No.
Okay. Do you think SCOTUS was lying when they said it?
SCOTUS? No, they didn't. SCOTUS didn't issue the withholding order. It was a Democratic judge.
Oh, he did have a withholding order? I thought he didn't have a withholding order. So he did have a withholding order, right?
No, he did not.
He didn't. It was so the Democrat judge issued a withholding order that was never issued.
The Democratic judge illegally issued the withholding order.
Oh, why was it illegal?
Because it wasn't valid. He was already found guilty.
He was never convicted of anything.
He was never convicted of beating his wife.
Yes.
Never.
Never.
Never?
Never.
Okay, liberal.
Okay, yeah, you're denying that he had a withholding order, okay? He was never convicted of anything. Do you understand that a police report is not a conviction?
He was charged and went to jail for it. No. And human trafficking.
I don't understand what. No, you just live in a different reality. I can't tell if you're a troll. I can't tell if he's a troll. He just lives in a different reality. Gilmar Brego Garcia was never criminally convicted of anything in El Salvador or the U.S. He's just making shit up. But okay.
He was criminally convicted of fucking your mom.